Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Trey, back with another video. And I actually recorded this video already. It ain't get deleted or nothing. I just realized I ain't go hard enough on these hoes. With that being said, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video. I forgot to say that, my bad. Follow all my social medias in the description. Y'all like my hoodie? Yes, sir. A Lord, friend me a blessing. Get you a black on hoodie. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Excuse me. I'm gonna link you to the person who's selling these. But without further ado, I'm tripping. I didn't even tell y'all the name of the video. That's just how eager I am to roast these hoes. Fellas, you ever wondered if your girl belonged to the streets? Well, here I am to tell you if your girl belonged to the streets, nigga. And now, without further ado, how to know if your girl belongs to the streets, cuz? We're gonna start off with something light. If she wear Team Jordans, then obviously, my nigga, she's for the team. She belongs to the streets. Simple as that, bruh. If in high school, she was always begging for an iPhone charger, nigga, she belongs to the streets. If she has an iPhone 7 Plus, she belongs to the streets. If she has an iPhone with no case, nigga, she'll let anybody fuck raw, because who the fuck walks around with an iPhone with no case? That is reckless. Reckless people belong to the streets. Simple as that, bro. If every time she get her hair done, she get box braids, she'll never switch it up with a lace front. She'll never throw in no motherfucking wig, none of that. Just box braids. Streets, dumbass boy. If you ask her where you trying to go out to eat and she don't name Olive Garden, Cheesecake Factory, somewhere you can sit down, and she automatically assume that you ain't gonna treat her well and take her to a fast food restaurant, she belongs to the streets. She been with too many niggas that done that to her. If she eat hot Cheetos for breakfast, she belongs to the streets. If she eat hot Cheetos with lime in it, she belongs to the streets. If all she can cook is Alfredo and spaghetti with the little fake cheese toes in the box, she belongs to the streets. If her son got a silver cat tooth, street runner. That's all I'm gonna tell you, my boy. If you look at her story and you know for sure she got a kid, but her kid ain't never in her snaps because her kid always at her mama's house, she belongs to the streets. If she ever cheated on somebody before, she ain't have to cheat on you. If she ever cheated in her lifetime, belong to the streets. Sorry, my boy. If you go over there and your intentions is to fuck, and she opened the door, she wearing a big ass hoodie, nigga, she belong to the streets. She keep trophies. Why she didn't get that nigga his hoodie back after she was done fucking with him? Why? She still fucked that nigga. He probably was over there before you came. You fucking somebody else sloppy seconds, nigga. She belonged to the streets and you belong to the streets. Goofy. Goddamn. If her bonnet smell, she belongs to the streets. Wash that thing. You got to. You just can't be wearing no dusty ass bonnet with holes in it and shit, bruh. If she got a little lip mustache that she on wax, she belongs to the streets. If she Mexican, she belongs to the streets. I don't care. You can fight me on that shit. I don't give a fuck. She belongs to the streets. They don't got no booty. They don't got no self-morals. None of that shit, bro. They belong to the streets. Fucking, if her name Tashanti, she belongs to the streets. Fucking, if her name got 3 vowels or more in that bit, if her name got 3 or more syllables in that bit, if her name is some shit you ain't never heard of, she belongs to the streets. That's just how the game go. Don't trust these hoes. Goddamn. If you ask her what she trying to do, and you name off places and you can see the fear in her eyes, she belongs to the streets. She done been there too many times. If you go to a restaurant and the waiter already know who she is, she belongs to the streets. If she's always at the motherfucking parties if she's always on the motherfucking scene, if she always promoting the fucking party, she belongs to the streets. If she can clap that ass to any song, my brother, the streets is where she belongs.
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting. Damn, nigga!
Give her back. If City Girls, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B are in her top 3, she belongs to the streets. Matter of fact, that City Girls album only sold 19K first week. If she was one of them 19,000 streams, she belonged to the streets. Goddamn do-rag was sliding off. If her son is her king, she belongs to the streets. If she don't want her kids to know her daddy, they belong to the streets. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. If she drive a Nissan Altima, she belong to the streets, nigga. If you ask her, do she need gas money, and she only asks for $5, she belong to the streets. What motherfucker only need $5 for gas? Exactly. Street runners, nigga. If you put up them little acronyms on Snapchat, and she know what all of them mean, she belong to the streets. Fucking fiend, fucking hood rat, street runner, motherfucking floor. I don't know. I don't fucking know, bruh. Just know she belonged to the streets, nigga. If in school she was yelling "Yas, bitch" at 8 a.m., she belonged to the fucking streets. She ain't learned her lesson. She don't know no better. If she was fucking and sucking random niggas in high school, guess what, my nigga? She's still fucking and sucking random niggas. She belongs to the streets. These hoes don't never grow up. You're stupid to think that they ever would.
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting. Damn, nigga!
Come on now. If her name ring a bell, she belongs to the streets. If I say Keisha, and you like, wait, Keisha, my nigga, she belongs to the streets. Why are you so fucking nervous, bitch? Exactly. Street runner. If she don't watch my YouTube channel, she belongs to the streets. If I say anything in this video and she go, she belongs to the streets, nigga, because guess what? Don't know, bitch, get offended by some shit that don't apply to them. Exactly. Exactly, nigga. If her favorite Kool-Aid flavor is red, she belongs to the streets. If her thinks she belongs to the streets, sorry. If all them niggas that she be with is her brother or her cousin, and you know for sure they not blood related, guess what? Motherfucker, they linebacker Blix, motherfucking DDT, Swanton Bomb, Batista Bomb, goddamn Edge Spear, John Cena FU, STFU, goddamn Randy Orton RKO and pussy. Nigga, that's not yours. It's just your turn. She belongs to the streets. Motherfucker, matter of fact, if you ain't never seen her with a female, and her story says I hang out with dudes because it's less drama, nigga, she belongs to the streets, okay? If she always doing her edges and she don't got no motherfucking edges, she just brushing down her forehead with edge control, nigga, she belongs to the streets. What she laying down? Her thoughts, nigga? She trying to lay down her whole thoughts, bro. They not working, though. They not working. If you get in her car and she got black ice, she belongs to the streets. She trying to cover up the smell of niggas. She not slick. Only niggas use that smell. She belongs to the streets, bro. If her Facebook name, if she had one of them long Facebook names back in the day, she belonged to the streets. If her shit was Keisha, I ain't scared of no bitch, I'm only scared of the Lord Johnson, she belonged to the streets. If her shit was motherfucking Stacy, bout a bag, ain't worried about a nigga Johnson, she belonged to the streets. If her ass ain't graduate high school, She belongs to the streets. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. If she ain't graduate high school and didn't get her GED by now, if she 35, 45, and she ain't graduate high school and didn't attempt to go back to get her GED, she belongs to the streets. If the pastor was always at your house, your mama belonged to the streets, nigga. How did you? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm sorry, but your mama belonged to the streets too. How you think you got them new shoes, little nigga? If she don't work, she don't sell ass, her mama broke, and her daddy not in her life, but she always running in the cash, she always on trips, she belongs to the streets. I don't know what else to say to that, bruh. If she use flavored lip gloss, she belongs to the streets. I don't give a fuck. I know hella bitches that use that shit. Streets, nigga, streets. It's exactly where they belong. The fuck? If her cash app in her bio, she belongs to the motherfucking streets. Simple. If she don't say shrimp and she say scrimp, not being funny, but she really just say scrimp because that's how she talk, she belongs to the streets. Oh well. If she deep throat popsicle sticks for Snapchat, she belongs to the streets.
Shay.
Huh?
Mama's calling you.
I'll be there soon. I'm recording a video.
Okay.
My brother belonged to the streets for interrupting my YouTube video. Alright, I'm back. My mom had asked me to do something. Anyways, what was I saying? Who else belongs to the streets? If she drink Dasani water, her stink. And she belongs to the streets. Motherfucker. If her Snapchat score over 1 million, she belongs to the streets. If her Snapchat score, fuck that. If her Snapchat score over 500,000, 100,000, matter of fact, she belongs to the streets. I don't make the rules, Chief. I don't make the rules. If she got more than 10K followers, but she don't do nothing follow worthy, she belongs to the streets. If her favorite NBA players is Steph Curry, LeBron James, or Kevin Durant, that bitch don't know basketball, and she belongs to the streets. Matter of fact, if she's not a basketball fan but was at All-Star Weekend, she belongs to the streets. If she from Atlanta, the DMV, Cali, that bitch belongs to the streets, nigga. Fuck that. Florida edition. And that hoe from Miami, Palm Beach County, Broward County, Orlando, she belongs to the streets. Jacksonville, she belongs to the streets. Tell you, bro. Don't trust these hoes. These hoes nasty, nigga. Nasty. They'll suck your daddy type shit. Nasty. If she wake her stinking ass up in the morning and take a hoe bath, she's a hoe. She belongs to the streets. If before quarantine she was always in the club Friday, Saturday, with nothing better to do, she belonged to the streets. What the hell? I don't know if y'all can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? My phone was charged this morning and I ain't charged it since. You see what time it is? It's 7:09. If her phone charged at night and she wake up and her phone dead by 12, she belongs to the street. She's on her phone too much. If you go out to eat and she put her phone down like this, she belongs to the street. She trying to hide something from you, bruh. If she wear a sundress with sneakers, nigga, oh fuck no. Get that bitch back to the streets now, nigga. Now. Immediately. Not 3 to 5 business days, nigga, right now. Come on, bro. If she got sample size lotion in her car, but she don't never got the full bottle, she belong to the streets. To the streets. If her favorite flavor, I'm telling you, bro, the hot chips is the fucking indicator, bro. It sets the whole tone. If her favorite flavor of chips is hot chips, She belongs to the streets. I don't make the rules. I'm telling you, I don't make the rules. Okay? If she walk outside, her toes crusty, and she don't give a fuck, she belongs to the streets. If that bitch always ordering DoorDash with no money, she belongs to the streets. Who the fuck order you DoorDash? Sorry, bruh. If any one of these things apply to your girl, she belongs to the streets, my brother. She belongs to the streets. And I don't make the rules, bruh. I just enforce them. I'm an officer of these streets. My name is Deputy. Send these hoes back to the streets, Johnson. I know my last name not Johnson, but that's what I go by in these streets. Okay? But that's the end of the video, my nigga. I know you hurt. Your girl belongs to the streets. It's a damn shame, ain't it? It's a damn shame. Shit, I don't know how to end this video, bro. It's kind of awkward now that I didn't crush your spirit. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, my nigga. Subscribe to the channel. I mean, your girl for the streets, but tell her to subscribe too. I got her. Next video I drop is gonna be how to know if your nigga belong to the streets, cause niggas is wild. Yeah, follow me on social media, and remember, if that bitch smoke black and mild, she belong to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.